Gotta cut the bullshit, right? Take responsibility. Own up to your mistakes, right? Ironically, it feels weird. So, I'm gonna make this, let's see. Let's see me if I put this here. I'm not sure if you can see me, but. Alright. Actually, that'll be better right there. Alright, here are some things that I want to see accomplished by the next year coming up, which is getting those, fixing the homeless shelters. That's the first thing. I want those homeless shelters to be properly set up where they have at least 3 minimum showers. They're organized there. Have proper counselors that have software that they can get to this software and get properly gathered to make to help them develop certain skills while they're getting cleaned up and all. Get themselves, put them to pretty much pick up trash, okay, while they're getting help as a way of their work, okay. So while they're getting their, picking up trash here and there, they have to bring proof of that. Furthermore, they get help with their counseling and really understand the psychic of the mind. That's the first thing. Our roads, we must, our machinery is terrible. The machinery has to be precise, okay? This means that when you're driving on the road, if you notice when you're driving, the two wheels are the most primary things on that weight on the actual, have friction between. Okay, so you're driving, the wheels have weight. I believe that's where all the vehicles pass through. That right there needs to be reinforced, okay, with proper material. They have to be, it has to be set up to where the different type of concrete is there, kind of like layers, okay? Like here, there's one, this is a lane, there's a layer to this, where the tires are, that signifies that there should be stronger strength of holding in the weight of the vehicles because of that. So, what else?
Evening time, huh?
Say what again?
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
Um, I'm kind of in my beer off right now. I gotta shave. So, the road, that's the first infrastructure issue that I see there. Now, the next thing, cybersecurity. We must have our security analyze the situation that happened with the Russians. Okay, that's the first thing. Have the top leaders of cybersecurity or people who are dealing with this to come analyze the situation and where we at, take steps on how we can address this issue, because they hack into the database of pretty much everyone here. This means that we have to analyze what they're doing. Okay, we have to look at this as a perspective that it could be beneficial to us, because not only it will reveal certain aspects of them and their intentions and motives, this will create a pathway to know where they're going, what who they're looking for, what their needs are. Now, the last thing that I think needs to be rebuilt is the schools. Okay, so the proper water filtration needs to be there. Period. Okay, water filtration needs to be there. Our kids can't be eating crap anymore. That's just there's no debate with that. Okay, we must invest in our future generations, meaning that the kids will have healthy food so they can focus and actually, for once in their life, make a change. Okay, like be motivated when they are my age to develop something. Okay, they're ready. They come to you and say, you know what, this is the best way to get. We got to do this. Another thing is that the showers. Okay, showers at school need to be like fixed. College, like showers are just, it sucks. Okay, we must eat healthier. We must eat cleaner. Emphasize the meaning of keeping a good body. Okay. Now the next thing is we need to organize your life. Everybody, anyone in this place have to have organization skills. You have organization skills. You have your time skills. You have to be there at a certain time. You have to have those cemented things in there. And now, I do believe that certain programs are just wasteful at school. Like, I feel like certain departments are just on their own. Perfectly fine. Nevertheless, I believe, as a person that went to a community college, that when certain leaders of departments, like students-wise, come together and work and say, you know what, I see this. Do you think you can help me with this project? Kind of there, you know. So about automation. For automation, it will take a lot of effort in the sense that there has to be a lot of planning. That's the first move. Like, I'm sure you have already, but if you haven't, I think I have an idea, and that idea is that the planning needs to be broken down. Okay, I feel like the whole system is disorganized. Okay, but the first thing, that our security needs to be beefed up, meaning that it has to be in layers. Okay, layers of 3. And the reason I say 3 is because the numerical number is a powerful number for me. And so we have to have our security system. We have to have our security set. Okay, and that's not enough. Now the next several things that I think that in the software thing is that certain aspects of our day-to-day life, like our material things that okay, so like let's talk about shoes. Things come from China. China has greatly produced crap products to where we can't where we have gotten to this point. Okay, so ordering things has created an issue, right? Because we have keeps buying. The issue is that since we constantly buy this, that, and that, with those things, it doesn't leave room for really quality premium stuff, and that's the most important thing. That when we're producing in automation, we have to produce some quality premium items because that would be less items going into the dump, you know. And so that's one of the perspectives that I believe China has gotten really good at, which is just non-stop and going forward. So I must realize that certain things like how China is beating us at certain aspects in automation. So I think that the way we can get back at China would be through time. They know their things here and there. I think that we make them clean their mess. Well, I wouldn't say make. Guide them into cleaning their stuff, learn their ways, figure out this aspects here and there. You know, like how they gonna be tackling certain aspects of their lives, and understand. Okay, that is their thing. This is our life, right? So whether we have a similar situation on how we're going to be doing the economy, it's also important to realize that certain aspects do not come into hand. To realize although we have certain aspects of, we have our own way of doing things. So I think that collecting and ordering things is just not the answer. So so the thing is making sure that we also learn from other countries and how they're handling the situation. I think that instead of being always the patrollers, which is important, it always is important to enforce it's important to let them know that we have control. But the perspective is that we must have a way of analyzing them in a perspective that it doesn't just analyze their day-to-day routines, but their perspective in life, like the ordering things, the collecting of materials, certain things need to be improved, right? So like, you say one country is rich in silicon. Okay, so that material could be very important to make solar. Doing more research on solar energy is we create a more efficient solar panel to where it needs to be. Though I think we already have reached that solar energy, but I think that the energy of the solar panel could be harnessed there instead of having batteries. But that's another topic here. So, in my conversation, I must end it like this: taking responsibility of aspects of life. Look. Taking responsibility, right? Letting it go. Saying, you know what, this is it. Like, you have to just say, you know, I'm not good at this, and finding a way. You know, finding the idea, you know. So, you know, seeing how disorganized our lives are, how dysfunctional we have become, and being mindful with what we say to each other. That's all I have to say. So, later.